What's your worries about Colorado? Like, they've been on a massive slump recently. They're kind of just limping in this tournament. I wouldn't be shocked if Drake beat them, and I think they will beat them.
My nervousness is their post player, like we talked about. That is our Achilles heel. And number one, I'm not sure who's guarding their point guard. She is lightning fast.
I get that. It's just
Sherrod.
Yes.
And
she is lightning fast.
Here's the other thing about Sherrod. And again, these two teams are Colorado's very similar to what they were a year ago, and Iowa played them, at least at the top. And Sherrod is a physical guard. I mean, they'll push you around. That was not an easy. Go back and watch that Sweet 16 game.
It was not an easy game.
That was a difficult game.
So, again, you are right, though. Colorado is on a downward slope. So it's just the fact of I've seen them on a high and I've seen them on a low. So we don't know what we're going to get.
Right. I just don't know if they are, like, they've been beaten down to so much of a level. They seem to me like a tier below the top 4 or 5 in the Pac-12. And I think Iowa would clearly be in that tier 1 in the Pac-12. So I think Iowa can just outshoot what Colorado's able to provide on the interior. I think it would be a competitive game, but I think I would win by like 12 points or something like that. So
who is the biggest threat? Justin wants to know who's the biggest threat of all the teams we've talked about to prevent Iowa from getting to the Final Four. I mean, I'm guessing you're going to say LSU or USC, but is that right?
No, it would be LSU or UCLA.
Okay, UCLA.
Technically speaking,
I'd go UCLA. They've proven they can beat number 1 caliber teams in the country throughout the season. And the Pac-12, I believe, is the best conference, and they've did really well in the Pac-12, and they competed in almost every game they've played without 1 or 2 exceptions. So
we just match up better with them than LSU.
Right. And LSU, by the way, they've shown some bad games. Like that game against Auburn they played, they could trip up against a Middle Tennessee or a Louisville.
Yes, they could.
I apologize. I was mixing USC and UCLA up where they're at. Of course, USC is in the next quadrant now.